So I want to show you how to cut buba. As you can see, my fabric is unfold into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you ensure that this place is unfold. You don't want your buba to have joining at the shoulder. So this place is unfold and is unfold like this in 4 places. The length of my buba is 25 inches. 25 inches. As you can see, I'm going to fold at the hem with 1 inch. I'll be left with 24 inches. That's the total length of my buba. Then the width I'm working with is 12 inches. As you can see, this is, if you open it, it will give you 25. Then circumference, it will give you 50. So this is what I'll be working with, and this is with seam allowance. So by the time I sew it, I will be sewing with 1 inch allowance, so I'll be left with 22 inches for the body. So how I arrive at this measurement is my waist. The waist circumference of the owner of the buba is 38 inches. 38 inches. So if you divide it by 4, it will give you 9.5. So this is what I have. Then I'll be adding 2 inches for ease. Don't want your buba to be too tight. So this is what we have, and like so, I'll be cutting out the 25 inches by 12 inches. I'll cut out here as well. So like I said earlier, ensure that this place is unfold and is unfold here as well. You don't want your buba to have joining at the shoulder. So I want to measure the neck width and depth. The neck width I'll be working with is 3.5 1/4. That's what I want to measure. I don't want the neck to be too wide, but I'll be measuring 3.5 1/4. Then the depth, I'll be measuring 4.5 for the neck depth. Then you make a very nice cuff for the neck. Now come here as well, a notch. So if you open it, this is what you have, and this is the body of our buba. We'll fold this and put aside. Remember that the width that we'll measure here, this is 12.5. You will need it to get your sleeve, the sleeves of your buba. So we are going to fold this and put aside like so. To cut the sleeves, I'll come here and fold this into 4. I don't want to cut my buba twice. The sleeves twice rather. I want to cut the 2 sleeves together at the same time. So I'll measure and find out if it is enough for what I need for the sleeves. Still not enough. I want a few inches more. I want my round sleeve to be 22 inches. Perfect. So this is what I need for the sleeves, for the 2 together. And I'll fold again. I'll fold it again. So this is what we'll be needing for our sleeves. This is what we'll be needing for our sleeves, for the 2 sleeves together. Confirm again. So this is 11.5 on 4. If you open it, it will give you 23 inches. So remember the buba, the length of the sleeves that I'm working with is a short sleeve buba, 3/4. The 3/4 buba, not the long one. So if you remove the 12 inches for the body from this, the total length of the sleeve is 20 inches from the nape of the neck, middle of the back to where you want your sleeve to get to is 20 inches here. So you are going to add 1 inch for joining the sleeves to the body and another 2.5 inches for folding. Depends on how wide you want your folding to be, but me, I want to use 2.5 inches for the folding. So this is what I have. If you measure it now, we're having 11 inches, 11.5 inches by 11.5 inches. That's for the sleeves of my buba, the 2 sleeves together. So I'll go ahead and cut out like so. because it belongs. So yeah, I can cut it out like so. Depends on how wide you want your sleeves to be, your sleeve circumference, how you want it to be, but you don't want to make it too tight as well. So this is what I have. I'll go ahead and cut this into two like so. So my buba sleeve is ready. This is what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for the 2 sleeves of my buba. So we are going to start sewing by turning the neck with bias first. You sew on the right side so you can turn it and hem. If you remember, we notch a place on the neck, so that's why we are going to start the sewing from. I'm going to place the bias on it like so, and then we'll sew round. Around the neck with bias. As you can see, we are done turning the neck. So when you want to hem, this is how you fold inside and you start hemming the neck of the buba. So I'm going to go ahead and join the body. I will measure what I want to join the bodies to the sleeves. So I'm going to go ahead and join the body together on the 2 sides. At the down part, at the end part, any part of the buba, I'm going to be leaving 5 inches. This place, as you can see, I'm going to leave 5 inches down here. Going to leave 5 inches here, so you measure 5 inches from the hem, the down part of the buba. So this is the 5 inches that I'll be leaving. I'm going to do this is an opening, the slits at the 2 sides to ensure that you are able to wear your buba easily and that it's not too tight on the hip line. So measuring the 5 inches, I'll come up here again from the shoulder line. I'm going to measure the wideness of the sleeves, where the sleeves will enter. So in this case, I'm going to be leaving 10.5 inches here from the shoulder line to where the width, the wideness of the sleeves is. This is 10 inches, 10.5 inches here. So this is leaving us with how many inches here? 9 inches. So this is the 9 inches that I'm going to be sewing, that I'll be joining together at the 2 sides. 9 inches. So I'm going to come to this side as well, and I'll do the same, leaving 5 inches at the down part and 10.5 inches from the shoulder line. I'll leave 5 inches here, and at the shoulder line 10.5 inches. You mark. So remember, we are sewing with 1 inch allowance at the 2 sides, 1 inch allowance. So it's 9.5 that will be joining together, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead on the sleeve too. On the wrong side, I'll be marking 9.5 inches from the folded part. I'm going to go ahead and mark 10.5 inches, sorry, 10.5 inches. You can decide to use 10 inches or 10.5, but in this case I'll be using 10.5. So I will mark. We are sewing with 1 inch allowance for the sleeves too. Then remember that we are going to be turning the hem with 2.5 inches wideness. 2.5. So I'm going to go ahead first and sew the down part of the buba. We are done joining the sleeves and the bodies. You want to join the sleeves now to the body of the buba. I want to show you, this is where the sleeves will enter, this place. This is where it will enter, and this is how we are going to place it. You turn the sleeve to the right side. On the joining, we are going to start sewing. You put it inside this hole like this, and you have it inside like this. This is the body and this is the sleeves. So you are going to start sewing, joining the sleeves to the body from the joining. You have to be very careful and ensure that it aligns. So this is how you are going to start sewing. Then you place it on the sewing machine like this. You place it like this. Remember, we joined with 1 inch seam allowance, so it is that same 1 inch that you are going to use to sew round. That same 1 inch that you will use to sew round the body. So let's sew round it now, and I will show you. So we are done joining the sleeve to the body of the buba. As you can see, this is one side and this is the other side as well, and our buba is almost ready. What is left is you just come here, turn this place inside twice like so, sew it round, and then you turn the, you can decide to hem with your needle and thread, or you can sew through it through this place, and our buba is ready. Then you come to the neck and you hem this place like so to the other side, and voila, our buba is ready. Thank you.